All right, even in the beginning, a few minutes when more persons are here, okay? About 2 or so more persons are in the beginning. All right, good evening, everybody. A verbal response is much appreciated.
Good evening, Simon.
Evening.
Thank you. So I've seen one full assignment, one that is completed. I'm not sure what's with the others, if they're going to show me something. No. So let's look at the one that was completed. So the first, one of the things that I did, I ran it through Turnitin to see the similarity index. So let me share that. So this is not your bin, this is a different bin. So you need to upload it in the correct bin, all right? I didn't upload it for you. This is something that is totally different. All right, so you're seeing the paper. Tell me if you're seeing my screen and you're seeing the actual paper itself.
Yes, sir.
So it's 17% similarity index. So what this does is usually it's not supposed to pass 22%. Some schools are actually less. All right, so I would recommend that the introduction, further editing takes place in the introduction. If you see, a lot of it is pretty much word for word. If you can find a way to reduce the similarity, even though the similarity index is well within the margin, but usually we still encourage students to reduce it as well, because had this been a graduate studies program, they would not have accepted it even if the similarity index is that low. But you can see that the background, introduction background, it's a little bit high here. I like the use of the graphic. Then I'm seeing internal data. So if you're saying according to Jamaica Stock Exchange, you should not have Jamaica Stock Exchange in quotation marks. What you should have is the year. This is what is called non-integrated quoting. I'm seeing
the year.
So in this case, when in other words, Jamaica Stock Exchange is a part of the sentence. So the only thing that should be in parentheses is the year. You only put it in. You only put the name of the source in brackets when it ends the sentence, like here.
Okay.
All right. And I'm not sure this is how you're supposed to quote Blue Mountain Coffee, because I'm going to look it up. I'm not sure if this is how you're supposed to quote it. So you need to look at that. All right. So I'm seeing, you could have like give me dark colors for product category, so I know that this is a product category. Market and brand position. Again, social investment fund should not be, because it's a part of the sentence. It doesn't end the sentence. So this is what I was saying about the positioning map now, right? So where's Blue Mountain Coffee on this? Because I don't see it. Where's Blue Mountain Coffee? Because I think that's your product, or this is it, right? And you're saying that Blue Mountain Coffee is high quality, low price?
Yes.
Are you sure about that? I'm not sure. And to be honest, the high price should be on this end and low price on the other end. So put it wrong. That's what I was saying in the WhatsApp message. So what about these? No coffee fall within the competitors don't fall within over here. All of them are within the same price range, but I'm seeing $32 versus $26. That's not the same. And I'm seeing a $9. So how is it that you have all of them in the same price range when one is $9 to $14 and one is $32 to $52? So you need to look back at this. This cannot be correct, because they can't have a $52 coffee and a $9 coffee in the same on the same side of a positioning map.
So what am I? It varies, you know. Varies. So them of the what we say, the non-premium and premium.
Right. So where would you put the non-premium? If it's premium, it has to be high quality, high price. Make sense?
Make sense.
Yes, if it's high prime, if if it's premium, it's high price, high quality, because that's what premium suggests. So it would be on this side. But you can't have a $9 coffee here and a $65 coffee or a $69 coffee and saying that that is low price. That's not low price. What I suggest you do, you look at an example. Go into Google and type in a positioning map of coffee brands and see how they create it. And usually, I remember the video that we watched, it says at least 3 of these must be completed. At least 3 sections must be completed. You can't have only 1 section, because it means that there is no competition, and the prices here are telling me otherwise. So the positioning map needs some revisiting. All right. So the annual sales is best served as premium brand in specialty market. Again, you need to this where you see the full red, this means plagiarism, because it means that you didn't directly quote it, you just wrote it as is. Remember, a social investment fund, that's what is called a proper noun. You need to capital letters as well as the year. Sometimes when you're seeing no date, you need to look carefully if there's a date there. Sometimes the date is actually there, you just need to look carefully. All right, so this represents market as sales contributor, export of Blue Mountain coffee. I'm going to make sure you have the link for these sources now, because I'm going to check these sources and I'll make up any figures and give me. So try make sure in the reference list I see where I can go and find these sources.
All of them found it in our
I am just saying that they ensure that they are accurate.
accurate.
Yes, and these are not made up figures, because I will mark it down when I start marking, if I find that out you're making up information. 25 Jamaica exports. Is there any other coffee that is exported out of Jamaica? I'm looking at your positioning map. Is it that only Jamaican Blue Mountain coffee is exported? Are there other brands of coffees that are exported? Give me a sec. Grand Coke. No, because every time you call me, I'm in a meeting, or like right now, I'm actually just doing some revision with my students. But we had a meeting today and I met with the marketing officer. So I was trying to remember our conversation. So we are running the ads for the courses in Sona, but I was trying to remember if you had mentioned a level 2 geriatrics or something of the sort, because we wanted to add that to the mix. Level 2 is for the right. So it's allied. So it's on allied health. Allied health patient care. Right, because that's not on the list. When is the assistant nursing program being offered? Is it for September? Yes. Where is it being offered? Because that's a big question that we keep getting. Still in St. Okay. Okay, all right. Is there any other course that's yeah, man, the one that we're doing, all the courses are there. The only thing that is not on there now is allied health. All right, so let me share it to you via WhatsApp. Okay, all right, I'll share it via email. And then you can, yeah, man, that's it. And then you can respond accordingly, okay? Yes. All right, cool. Thanks. Yes, I was saying, is Blue Mountain coffee the only coffee that is exported from Jamaica? I don't think that's actually true. I'm sure there are other, well, I have seen other coffees when I was in Canada, so I know that there are other coffees. So what you can look at is like coffees exported. This is actually a good diagram, and I'm not saying that you should take it out, but I'm saying you need to look at other coffees that are exported from Jamaica. I'm sure Blue Mountain coffee is not the only one. Are these all local coffees? Are these Because if you say, for example, that Blue Mountain Coffee is a high premium brand, right? That's what you're saying, right? Blue Mountain Coffee is high premium.
Yes.
Right. So which one is not high premium then? Because are you saying that all of these are high premium coffees? Even the one for $9 and the one for $7? And is this what
So
price?
we review the position.
Yeah, you need to review it because there's something wrong with the this. All right. So
And I understand the concept.
right. So yes, and I know you understand the concept because I'm seeing it is just that a matter of actually looking back at that recording as well, and I can actually play it again if you want in the class, where the speaker explains to you that, for example, so as I said before, high price should be here, low price should be here, and then it needs to be equal and centered. But you see, because you put all of them here, that's the problem. So in other words, there's no comparison because you're saying that all of them are high quality, low price. And I'm sure all of them are not positioned as such in the marketplace. The SWOT analysis, again, the citation, why are you using common letter? And this is, you're not supposed, only the year must be in common in brackets here, because this is a part of the sentence. Once it's a part of the sentence and it doesn't end the sentence, this word should not be included in the bracket. All right, so this is a good strength. All right, so what you're doing here, so now you need to kind of, some of it is a little bit the language of what you're getting. So listen to no defects, you don't need to write it like that.
Sir, this, you would send me back this? Can you send me back this?
I don't need to send it back, you have it already. I just uploaded it. It's the same email you send me. What you should be doing is taking notes while I'm talking. It's your same, I just uploaded it to turn it in. Because I have to check if you thief anything.
No, I say if I go and turn it in, then we can.
No, you're not going to find it. You're not going to find this. If you want me to download this and send to you, I can do that. That's what you want?
Yes.
So here is the download button right here, current view. And it's preparing to download, so it will download momentarily. I'm not looking at that. So I'm seeing again. All right, so it's downloading, so I'll send it to you.
Sir.
Yes.
Good evening. Where you were saying, according to what was it, Swanson 2021, is that an APA thing or is just for the assignment? Where you just keep the year only?
It's APA.
So want to say according to?
It's not the word according to has nothing to do with it. The APA style is where this is what is called paraphrase or summary, where you put, once it's a part of the sentence, you put it, you put only the year in brackets.
Okay. Okay, sir.
That's the rule. All right, so let me email this thing to you guys before I forget.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, welcome. Let me email it to you right now because my head, this is about my 7th meeting from morning. Okay, let me look for it. I think your name is what? Fabian, that's what you sent it as, yeah. Inudstry Analysis. So let me start. This is not what I want. This is not what I want. I want this. Principles of marketing. Where did I save it again? Not lectures. General, yeah. Final project. Inudstry Analysis. All right, so you should have it. You should have it. All right, tell me if you're still seeing your assignment on the screen.
Yes.
All right, so coffee consumption worldwide. Again, I can tell that I kind of thief this part here because you can see the colors all over. All they have done is also spread the plagiarism across. And this is from Brandon Gale. All right, so let me look at the source itself, right? So you need to properly cite this because there's no year and I'm not sure what Brandon Gale is, at least when I look in the similarity. So all of this section is kind of stolen. If you look carefully, all you have done is to kind of spread the plagiarism across. See the color throughout. So see how best you can reduce the colors there. I think this part, the technology was really nicely done for the pest analysis. So it's an increase or upgrading technology for farming precision productivity can reduce the cost of and increase production. Regulator strict compliance with the Jamaica Agricultural Commodities Regulator. That's actually very good. COVID-19 caused a fall in sales due mainly to the closure of the tourism sector. Tourism is not properly spelled here. This can actually be a threat. This point made here is more a threat about the cost, the impact of COVID-19. COVID, the only common letter in COVID is the O, and there's a hyphenated 19. All of this is stolen. Environmental / ecological is stolen. You can see it because the entire thing is color coded. Demography. Millennials drink. Are they the ones drinking Blue Mountain coffee?
Yes, they are actually. They are looking to
What's JBM?
target the
What's JBM? What does that mean?
Jamaica Blue Mountain.
So is it called Jamaica Blue Mountain Coffee or is it Blue Mountain Coffee? I'm trying to understand which of the two names. So in other words, correct that for me because I'm going to, this is why I'm asking the question. No, I'm going to be asking it. When I'm marking the assignment, I'm going to actually Google and check a lot of stuff that you have in this. So I'm seeing, according to Prague 1990, Jamaica Social Investment Funds. I'm not sure where this source is coming from. If it was written by Prague for Jamaica Social Investment Fund, then you only need to quote Prague, not Jamaica Social Investment Fund. All right, an opportunity should be a common letter. And here you didn't say Jamaican Blue Mountain Coffee because clearly the name is Blue Mountain Coffee. All right, if you want to abbreviate, you can just say BMC from way up top. So threat, many products that identify themselves as Blue Mountain Coffee and they are not fake brands. That's true. Depends mostly on export to garner profits and income. That can actually be, yeah, all right, it can be a threat because threat is external. All right, yeah, I can work with some of these things. Again, the citation.
Sir, with the citation, I don't know if I'm me learning it wrong or I am doing it wrong.
You are. So there are two ways, and let me just go through this and then I'll show you how to do it, okay?
All right.
Is it this the same information you had up top in terms of the export market for Blue Mountain Coffee in a tabular form? This looks like the same information. What I would have wanted to see here too is Jamaican coffee. Are they going to look at it internationally and Jamaican coffee in terms of the local market? You can do both. All right, so this now, I think this is local, right?
Local.
So where is Blue Mountain Coffee on this? Because I see Grace Kennedy, which Grace Kennedy is not a coffee. So instant coffee market share. This is the Jamaica Stock Exchange you got the image from, right?
Jamaica Stock Exchange.
Right. All right. So let's say that this is it.
So
Where is Blue Mountain Coffee on this? Because it's an instant. So this is the instant coffee market, which is
this is the instant
coffee. Right.
Blue
And
Mountain
is roasted. Blue Mountain is roasted and ground coffee. Am I correct? That Blue Mountain is roasted and ground coffee? Group members, talk to me. Hello? Because I see Jamaica High Mountain, I see Jablum, so Mountain Peak. So where's Blue Mountain? So is it that Blue Mountain Peak is 15% of the coffee market? That's what I'm trying to understand.
That is it. That is it.
It is 15% of the local market.
Yes.
So is this
As it
Blue
relates
Mountain
to the roasted and ground coffee market.
So you're saying therefore that Blue Mountain coffee is a roasted and ground coffee, right? Is roasted and ground coffee.
Yes, it is.
I'm going to check, make sure you're not telling me in the line, so you can tell me any lie you want, and you wait until I put on my thinking cap. When I mark it, when I'm marking, I'm going to check every single thing. I normally drink a Red Bull and have all the energy and clear like 2 or 3 days to mark them. So if you make sure you're not telling me any lie. All right.
Check the source there.
Yes, man, I'm going to check the source. Make sure you have the hyperlinks in the references. All right, so clean up. Yes, you have to have the hyperlinks. You have to have the hyperlink. Once you get it online, I'm going to show you how to do sourcing. Once you get it online,
sir, we know how to do the hyperlink. We never know hyperlink.
No, man, you include it. So you say retrieved from, comma, and you put in here the copy and paste the hyperlink. Once you have done everything else, you just say, I'm going to show you still. All right, so I would still tidy up here a little bit more because I can still see a lot of information coming from 3, which is a paper submitted to wherever this is. All right. All right, so promotion. All right. I'm gonna go check out them something here, All right, high quality blend flavors. So Blue Mountain has flavored coffee. Mine does a tea for more them, Does it have flavored coffee? I don't know if Blue Mountain have flavored coffee. Because I see a variety of high quality blends, flavors, premium blends. Does Blue Mountain coffee have that? Because I don't remember that, and I sometimes buy it. So unless I miss something when I go in the supermarket. All right, nobody now answer that. Means then just teeth that part here. So please make the correction. I'll be going through it with a fine tooth comb. All right, so correct this because I don't know that Blue Mountain. All of this is stolen right here. So now some of this is stolen. Again, I'm going to show you ethical should be common. All right, so this is important to have the trademark for the certified coffee to show that Blue Mountain coffee is certified by the Coffee Industry Board. That's actually good to have. Yes, and you have your references. All right, so I have to go teach you because none of these are actually done correctly. Most of these are not correct because this is a newspaper. This is not how you source a newspaper. This is not correct either. All right, so you have a number of sources. All right, so it's actually not a bad assignment. I think you guys are, I would not have failed this assignment, but I would not have given it an A. For the concerns that I've expressed, I probably would have given it a low B. So it is in the right direction. It's just for you guys now to make the corrections to get the A. All right. Do you guys have any questions for me before I move on to showing you how to do the citation?
Well, I have made some notes, sir, as it relates to the how you said we should fix the section that we have the high prices versus the low prices. It's in the market, and I'm awaiting the citation how to do it. That's actually how I do it. That's why I had asked the question about the APA format. So
okay, all right. So let me show you how to do that now.
Yes.
All right. So hold on, YouTube. Integral citation. Okay, yeah, I found the video. All right, so I usually teach this in academic writing 1.
Grammarly helps you communicate smarter, one message at a time.
All right, so this is going to show you to do integral and non-integrals.
Hi there, I'm Christopher Shepard,
And I'm Adrian Chang.
and we're here to talk to you about how you can integrate your references into your paragraphs.
But don't worry, adding citations to essays is not hard when you know how to do it.
And doing it right will help you to get higher marks in your assignments.
Absolutely. We use references as a way to show your reader where you found your information.
It also shows your teacher that you've done your research and understood it.
It certainly does, and it can help to show that an expert agrees with what you're saying. This is the supporting evidence in your essay.
But the trick is how to use citations effectively.
First, let's review the structure of a paragraph. Usually, it starts with a topic sentence. This tells the reader what the paragraph will be about.
Then you have your supporting evidence. This would include citations and examples to support the topic sentence.
And the paragraph should end with a concluding sentence that links back to the topic sentence and the main idea of the essay.
Right, so let's look at an example, shall we?
So did the writer do anything right here?
Well, yes. There is correct use of quotation marks, and the citation is correctly referenced. Here you can see APA style.
And here's IEEE style.
But there are quite a few problems.
Yes, first the complete sentence is copied. It is better to only quote the key words.
Second, the quotation starts the paragraph and it's not related to the rest of the paragraph.
And third, the writer does not comment upon or explain the citation. So now let's look at a good example.
Well, as you can see, first this paragraph starts with a topic sentence. We now know what the paragraph will be about.
Next, the quotation is integrated into a sentence with only 5 words quoted rather than a complete sentence. The writer uses according to introduce the views of others. Another way to introduce a citation is to use a reporting verb, such as point out or believe.
But you need to be careful about what reporting verbs you use. Verbs like say and tell should not be used in academic English.
Yes, and be careful with claim. If I say that a student claims to have done her homework, but she left it at home, it means I don't fully believe her. Claim is used in a similar way in academic writing. Using less common verbs is another way to enhance your writing. Don't only use verbs such as state.
So all this according to, there are various other ways of how you can actually express yourself, okay, when citing sources.
Finally, the writer goes on to explain the citation. Remember, your teacher wants to know what you've understood from doing the background reading. Show this by explaining the citation and giving examples to illustrate your explanation.
Okay, a few things to remember when using quotations. Use the exact words of the authors and put those words in quotation marks. Try to keep your quotations short. Only quote the most important words.
With APA and Harvard referencing style, you need the author, followed by the year, page or paragraph number in round brackets to show where the quote came from.
And with IEEE referencing style, you need the author followed by the reference number in square brackets.
And if your quotation is over 30 words, you need to indent it like this.
But generally, in your university assignments, you should only have a small number of short quotations. Remember to always check with your teacher or program leader about any specific referencing requirements.
The other way to add a citation to a paragraph is to paraphrase the idea of the author. This means you take the idea that someone else has had and you rewrite it in your own words.
But remember, this is still someone else's idea, so you still need to reference it. But when you use your own words, it shows that you have understood it better than just using a quotation.
Here is an example of the original text.
And the paraphrased text below it.
Notice how key words and ideas have been rephrased.
And remember, you still need to cite the authors.
All right, so do you understand now? You put, this is what is called integrated citing. So you put the author's last name and the year in parentheses. Okay, and this is how you write it on the reference list. Everybody understands?
Yes, sir. And you just put the year.
Or
only
we've
for
looked
this.
at
Right. Once it's a part of the sentence, but if it's ends the sentence, no, it's different.
integral
Yes.
citations. This means a citation that is part of a sentence. We often use integral citations when we want to highlight the author. With integral citations, you need to introduce it using a reporting verb such as argue, or an introductory phrase such as in the view of.
However, if you want to highlight the information in a paragraph, then you can use a non-integral citation. As you can see in this example, the information is more important than the author, so author details are put in brackets at the end of the sentence.
So this is non-integral now, as it says, non-integral citation. So they put what the author says in, this is a paraphrase, and they put the information at the end, which is the author's last name and the date. This means no date, means that they don't know the year. And this is how it looks on the reference list. And as I said to you before, retrieve from, and you put the hyperlink, because you guys are not going to make up any figures and give me. I am going to check. If I can't check, I'm going to mark it down.
Sir,
Yes.
normally I will also say when I access it.
No,
Is that
you know,
important?
not for APA. That's not a part of APA.
Okay,
All you need to put is retrieve from, comma, and you copy and paste the link.
okay.
They put all of this is important, this is important, this is important. At the end, then you put retrieve from, comma, hyperlink, and paste. Copy and paste the hyperlink.
With the APA or Harvard style, it's done this way.
And with IEEE style, you just need the reference number in square brackets like this.
There are many ways you can integrate citations into your work, and it will always depend on the sentence grammar and the information. If you're still stuck, don't forget you can always ask the staff in the SIL for help.
Or you can ask your teachers.
And remember to look at the online referencing guides.
We hope this has helped you to understand how you can use references in your writing. Use this information well, and your academic writing will improve a lot.
Good luck!
Bye!
All right, so I'm hoping that this would have given you some sense of how you ought to do the citation, and I'm going to paste the link in the chat, APA citations. Right, so I've posted it in the WhatsApp group for you guys, so you can use it as a guide. All right. In terms, is there anybody else who wants to show me anything? Any questions relating to what was just shown? Or everybody's okay?
All right, sir, when we do it, so we have the word document, and we go reference, and we insert the reference citation. My word do it automatically, yeah.
No, you're not supposed to use Word to do it. Word is actually incorrect. You're supposed to manually insert it. You're supposed to manually write up your reference list, not use Word. Because remember that Word would not be current in terms of the edition. So the edition is now the 7th edition. So you're supposed to manually do it. Don't use Word. So, and the thing is, you see, if once you learn how to do it over and over, once you're doing it over and over, it naturally becomes a part of you. So when you get another paper, or when you move on from my course and doing another course, it's very easy for you to do it. It becomes a natural part of you.
Okay, because that's how I do it. That's why it come out like that.
All right, now you know the correct way. I'm not sure what they
That's
taught
how
you
I
before.
learned it when I just started. So,
Unfortunately, you're not. Well, I won't say that my colleague did.
Sir,
not
what you
teach
said
you.
about Word, we're not supposed to do it in Word.
You can't use a Word software. You can't use Word APA software to do the reference list. You're supposed to type it up. So don't use the software. Don't use Word, because you know Word it has its own built-in APA thing. But I'm saying do not use that because it's not accurate.
Oh
sir,
my,
you know what
I have been using for so
that's
long.
what we have. I think that's what we have to use.
And that's how I learned it.
No, it's not accurate.
But sir, that's the way Mr. Good at here is the name
Yeah.
taught us.
That taught us.
And I'm saying don't use it. It's not correct.
Okay.
Okay, sir. I'm gonna.
One-
So
you
So
need to-
you're
you
saying
need
write it.
for the
just
reference,
need-
just type it,
Type it
and
manually.
then we copy and paste the link.
I just showed you. Well, let me just show you another video on reference, because what I really showed you a while ago is in-text. It is called in-text citation. Let's look at the reference now. Reference page, APA style. Let me see which one I want to show you. All right, so they have this one that is very short.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Sir, the in-text citation, when you do it
Expand the
based on words, it normally asks you for the year, the author,
just watch the video.
co-authors.
Just ask the video. I just thought that's exactly what I thought a while ago.
Okay.
That's exactly what I thought it was. So just watch the video. I posted it in the
Yes, I watch the entire thing.
yeah, so just watch a video and it will, and all right, so the easiest way for you to learn these things, you don't necessarily, and as tell students, it's very easy for you to learn. So if you're going to cite, let's just say that you're citing, you use a source and there are 3 authors and you're not sure how to do it, just type into YouTube how to cite three authors in a paragraph and simply, and it's going to show you. All right, so we are not supposed to only use social media to look man and woman. We're supposed to use it to learn, right, people? We're supposed to use it to our advantage to learn. Let's look at reference list now. This is reference list. What I showed you before was in-text citation. This is the reference list.
In order to create a bibliography in APA style in the 6th edition, you must first create a new page in your Microsoft Word 2010 document. So scroll to the bottom of the paper and click past the last line. Click the Insert tab and then click Page Break. Notice that your page automatically has the header you set up previously. Center the cursor on the page. Then type the word References. Hit the Enter key once and align the text back to the left again. Do not bold the word References. If you have formatted your citations using citation software, copy and paste those into your reference list now. If you have not, create your references at this time. One note on citation software.
Please listen.
Do not use Microsoft Word to create your references.
Did you hear?
Yes, sir, I hear it.
All right.
Several elements will be missing in your citations and you will have to go back and fix them. It is not worth the time. Now, reformat your citations to look like the rest of your paper. Highlight the entire section of citations. Expand the paragraph options. First, let's make sure the spacing is set to double. Second, we change the indentation, special, to hanging, and click OK to close the paragraph options.
No.
Next, change your font to New Times Roman and the font size to 12 points. Make sure your references are in alphabetical order. As you can see here, these citations are already in alphabetical order. AR, then AS, then CO, OM, ON, and finally WI. Microsoft Word is set to automatically enable any hyperlink into text. However, for APA-style references, URLs should not be hyperlinked. To disable the hyperlinks, right-click the hyperlink and choose Remove Hyperlink. For example, journal article, book, website, and other citations, go to...
All right, so it's very important that you learn the rules. Let me copy again the link and put it in the chat. Reduce. Where is it? Writing. Reference list.
Understand, sir. So when you type it up manually, say you find the information from a source, website.
The website is actually not really a source. Well, let's say it's a source. The website is really a platform. But go ahead. Let me hear you.
Sir, you know what I thought, man.
All right, finish your statement, sir.
We'll find a source. And we'll quote the source, we'll paraphrase, and we'll put it within our paragraph.
Mm-hmm.
To get the reference now.
You have to write it up. You're supposed to. So let me tell you.
Write it up.
You have to type it, not write. Type it up. So let me give you an example. So let us say that you cite Valles Serenity ND, right? I am going to go to your reference list and I'm going to look for Valenity. I'm supposed to see V. It's supposed to come after S, so it's right here, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste the link like this and see if it was properly cited. So I'm going to go like copy and paste. This is how we mark. Let me show you. So I'm going to find the source. Why am I seeing YouTube? That's not no. Where did we get the source from? It's not YouTube. Well, hopefully it's not YouTube. All right, let me download the Word version of the document. Open it. All right. No, that's not what I want. What the? I have too many things open. That's the problem. What is this? Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get. I have too many documents open. Oh, I've done with this already. Save. Thank you. All right. So I just downloaded this document. Open, please. All right. So let's go to your reference list. I'm going to actually search for this document. All right. So you have this thing about www.copy, paste, hold on. All right, so let me share back screen now.
Oh, so supposed to know the format how to write up the reference.
For each the different types of sources, you have to know the format. So if you, so this is where you claim to got the information. This is what I am seeing. This is what I'm seeing. Page not found. All right, so let me look a different way. You say it is val whatever this is, because I'm not seeing the information. What the? Why does it keep? It's because you did it in Word. It's because you did it in that thing, you know, that's why it's giving me such a challenge. All right, let's try a different one that I claim to have got from somewhere else. Why is it quoting all of these? This is why I don't want it to do it in that thing, because it's giving me a difficult. Why is it? Can I remove this thing? It's creating a serious challenge. Oh, this is what it is. Can I delete this thing? Undo citation, undo. Jesus Christ. Oh, this is making my life very difficult. All right, so I'm trying to find the source, but every time I try to copy one. All right, and you're not supposed to cite from blogs, but in this case, I'll accept it because information is scarce. Why does it keep taking up that? The challenge is it's not allowing me. This is why I don't want you to do it in the thing, because I can't, every time I'm trying to copy and paste, I can't copy and paste the information. It's giving me a challenge. And probably that's why I can't find the source. Because, see, every time I'm trying to see, sure, it's coming up with this black color. It's not allowing me to cite the information because I need to check. You see, every time I'm trying to check one source, it's bringing up everything. That's why I tell you, so don't do it in this because I have to check the sources because what I'm looking at is a lot of web link, but I'm not able to copy and paste these web links. And I'm supposed to be able to. I'm sure you're seeing what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
So please take it out of this format so I can check the sources because it's proving very difficult.
I think, you know, sir, all right, copy it and put it on a blank page.
Yeah, normally when you're doing this, you literally have a sheet of paper. So you have in your assignment, you always have the reference list at them. So once you get a source, you just copy and paste the link and you kind of write down the information for the source. I usually do it in like a little book. well, my assignments were like 20 or 70 odd pages long. So yeah, literally have to write down everything, and then you have to go through the paper. So let me share back screen and show you something. When you write an academic paper, how we mark it, I go like this. Well, not even because I got my training at UA. So if you cite this source, I'm going to look in the reference list to see it. If you cite this source, I'm going to look in these two sources are not properly cited. I'm going to look in the reference list. And I'm going to look in the reference list for this. I'm going to look for every single source that you cite, and I'm supposed to see them in the reference list, because I'm checking to see if what you're saying is actually correct. Or if you're making up statistics. There are persons who have lost their PhDs based on that, because they make up statistics in their paper. And then other people go there and check and realize that it's actually information that is made up. All right, so you have to take that part. That part is equally important to the completion of any assignment. Your in-text citation and your reference list. Notice I say equally important. All right, is there anybody else who wants to show me anything?
Just to say something, sir.
All right,
After you drink your Red Bull and it's marking our paper, don't be too harsh. But we're gonna learn the reference style the way you taught us.
I'm sure you guys will do well. You're already on the right path, so it's just a matter of improving the paper.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not sure if it's only Fabian group is here in the class. I guess the other persons are still busy trying to finish up.
Quick question again. When is the date, the final date again? September the 5th?
Look on Turnitin, it will tell you. It is Sunday. So I'm marking Monday morning, getting up very early and marking Monday morning. So you make sure my assignment is there.
Sir,
You remember to send
the thing is,
some
you know,
coffee. No Red Bull Monday morning. We'll send him some coffee.
Let them drink some coffee.
We can drink coffee, yes.
Yes, you can have coffee.
I'll be equally energized.
Yeah, because one of the beverage, let me say, a competitor within the beverage industry, you know, is the tea company or the tea industries. But sir, remember we have some exams coming up.
Yeah, so now you must upload an assignment.
So you know, they look at pressure and they look at study and all them something.
Just up. Yeah, I just told you what to do. So fix it quick and upload it tonight, and you're done.
I tell you, sir, tomorrow we have exam.
Which exam?
We have management exam tomorrow.
So quick, we have exams already?
Yes, sir.
Like this is so much. I said now we're online. Other people must maybe I study.
They're having exams, sir.
Sir, we have two
maybe have
exams
exam.
tomorrow.
What? So quick?
One behind each other. Cruelty, madness, stress right now.
Yes, that must be stressing for you guys. All right. Goodbye. You want to go study?
Let's see,
Sir.
Yes.
So for you, we should study the entire syllabus, right? Refresh back everything.
Yes, you have to just read everything, because first of all, I don't even know what is coming on the final exam, but I know it's what is on the what we have covered every single unit.
Right.
And,
so just go back through.
So just go back through. And I don't know, as I said, I don't know what is coming on the final lesson, because I
Yes, sir, I just want to know if it's all the topics. Okay.
Yeah, all the topics. Just watch the recordings. Yes, all that topic you have to look on. You don't know where I come, so you have to study everything.
I believe so.
Remember, there's an MCQ too, you know, and the MCQ is going to test you on every single area of the syllabus. So you got to study everything, man.
Sir, you know about registration, because I want to registered.
For the final exam?
Yeah, for the final exam.
You know, it's something that I genuinely don't know. But you can go, hold on, let me put it in the, go on the intranet and you see the numbers that are there for you to assist you. Let me see if I can bring it up.
Sir, in these no movement times,
You're a police officer, so you have no goddamn no movement time.
Fabian.
No, we are talking to the class
Yeah.
same way. Because
As far as I'm concerned, almost all of you are, at least most of you. So here are the numbers for, this is the intranet, eccintranet.com. Exam assessment number, so you can talk to them. And I honestly don't know anything about that online thing because I don't interface with the student part. I only interface with the lecturer part. So I don't know how it works.
So you just send an email because I had a problem. I wasn't fully registered until yesterday. So what I did was to send an email to student finance, tell them what is happening, and that's how I get fully registered.
Okay, so Fabian, there you go. There's the answer.
So just send an email to student finance. Check it
Right,
out.
tell them what is happening, right?
And
Well,
here
they
is
will
this.
Respond immediately.
Well, and Fabian,
They
what them
respond
money?
immediately.
I don't think so.
You need to check up finance if you owe them money that will be issues. I owe them money and I have to pay some money down before they give me the clearance. So send them an email and tell them to check your balance and just tell them what is happening and they will advise you from there.
So I must say it was an honor to teach you guys. I enjoyed the 10 weeks and 1 day. I think it was fun. I hope you learned a lot from me. I don't know that we'll ever meet in person because where this COVID business is going, people are dying like crazy. So all the best in your future endeavors. I don't know if I might teach you another course, it could possible. You guys are not second year or first year?
Second
year.
We're going to be second year, yes.
Oh, you're going into second year, so it's possible that I might teach you again. Possible, quite possible. So all the best and keep in touch. The WhatsApp groups are usually theirs to some of my students. They normally don't come out of the group because I usually share additional information in the WhatsApp groups. And sometimes they do reach out to me for other school-related matters that I can probably try and fast track for them. All right, so that's it.
Okay, sir, and thank you. And
welcome.
we might not learn a lot, but I learned some stuff. I learned something a while ago too.
Okay.
Because I have been doing all my papers with the word citation and see no one has ever said it's incorrect. So thank you for that one, right? And I'll be reaching out to you. I hope the email still work.
It does.
Okay, thanks.
Yes. All right, everybody. So I'm waiting for the upload of the assignment. So just mark. God, I'm tired.
All right,
Sir, thank you again.
Yes, man. Oh God, I'm tired.